That's something I kind of have an issue with.
We all love Alex Hormozi. Some of the guidance he has really is uniquely perspective from his own journey, but it could be possibly dangerous if all entrepreneurs followed it.
This is the Alex Hormozi Diet Revealed video, and we're going to take a look at it.
I've eaten dessert virtually every night for 20 years. I have never skipped dessert, and I've been able to maintain a six-pack for that entire period of time. I have done a lot of different diets, keto stuff. I've done high carb, I've done low carb, I've done high fat, I've done intermittent fasting, alternate day fasting, carnivore style eating, whatever. Many of the entrepreneurs that I know who've seen me eat and have been around me a long time end up adopting this and they never go back. What I'm not saying is this is the most scientifically researched, whatever. I'm just sharing what worked for me.
What I like about it from the start is Alex is recognizing it may not work for everyone, so at least he puts it out there. That's good.
Number one is you have to figure out what your goal is. You're either trying to get bigger, you're trying to get smaller. From there, you start at number 7 all the way up to 21. All you have to do is multiply your body weight. So let's say I'm a 200-pound guy and I want to get leaner. I'm going to go to moderate cut, and so I'm going to multiply 200, which is my weight, times 10, which is this coefficient, which gives me, drumroll please, 2,000 calories.
This actually is something that works pretty well. You can go ahead and take your weight and multiply it by a particular number. However, it's probably better to adjust this for someone's lean body weight. In the case of the weight that Alex mentioned, if you're 200 pounds and you say that you're 20% body fat, 200 times 20% is 40 pounds. That means your 40 pounds of your body weight is fat. 200 minus 40 is 160. So that would mean that you're 160 pounds lean. Use your lean body mass and then multiply it by one of these numbers, because you can be 200 pounds and 10% body fat and have a much different metabolism than someone who's 200 pounds and 40% body fat. I just don't want individuals gaining a lot of weight thinking, well, hey, you know, Alex said I just need to multiply my weight times this number, and it's not working.
1120. That's how many calories I have of protein that I eat in my day. So I subtract my calories associated with those meals from my 2,000 in this example, and I would have 880 calories left over. Those 880 calories, here's the magic of how this works. You can do whatever you want with them. If you need to go out to a business dinner, you want to have drinks, you could just stay at home and have an entire pint of ice cream that's 880 calories.
That's something I kind of have a little bit of an issue with. It's really important to choose foods that are healthy. If you were to eat 800 calories of highly processed foods that are inflammatory versus 800 calories of lean protein or foods that are much less processed, like fruits, vegetables, greens, your body will have a totally different response, particularly in terms of insulin release. Yeah, it's true. Calorie restriction does work and you do get leaner, but from like an inflammation standpoint, from a glycation standpoint, from an oxidation standpoint, these are all important factors for overall health.
Like I learned that I can't eat beef, for example. Like I eat it once every 3 months. And if I eat it, I have pretty bad inflammation. I get really hot at night, can't sleep as well. If I were to eat 850 calories of Snickers bars, for example, I'm pre-diabetic. I would die. Like I literally would not do so well.
Alex is a genetic freak in many ways. Like he can deal with a lot of different diets and probably look fine. And some individuals are like that, but the vast majority of the patients that come to my clinic have trouble with weight loss. You have to kind of make the assumption on some level they're insulin resistant. And if you throw a bunch of carbs, what Alex is suggesting is not going to be the best for them. In fact, it probably could be quite harmful.
And if I were to basically be like, hey, look, I'm going to go have, 2 pounds of turkey, and for the rest of my diet, In-N-Out cheeseburgers, right, to hit the macro goals. What would you say to me? What are my blind spots? Can I do that? What's going to happen to me if I kind of follow through that for the next 90 days?
Assuming that you just came into the clinic, JD, and I don't know your physiology, and assuming that you don't have issues with weight, we could try it, right? Would you feel your absolute best on it? I don't think so, because In-N-Out, there's a lot of saturated fat in those meals. The carbohydrate load is pretty high. There might be gluten and you might be gluten sensitive. If you have pretty good genetics and your metabolism is high, you might lose weight. You may not be doing the best thing for your body long term. Now, if you were overweight though, and you had evidence of diabetes, of high blood pressure, I would definitely say this is not a good idea. We really need to do what we can to quickly shed off those unwanted pounds of body fat. Maybe incorporate like a cheat meal with the In-N-Out if you enjoy it, but use healthier choices. Whereas Alex talked about fueling your body with energy sources from your diet, another aspect of improving your energy stores is excellent sleep, making sure that you have certain items in place that maximize your deep sleep. Your REM sleep is really key. And I talk about this in another video.